Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Curious Expedition 2, specifically the Shores of Taishi DLC, which just came out a couple days ago, and is a ton of fun and adds a lot of new content that I'm going to get to in a little bit. But before we go too far, thank you to Machinen Mensch and Thunderful Publishing for sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you, and I had a ton of fun. And I should also mention that the DLC is available now for $5.40 on Steam, Good Old Games and Epic Game Store, and also the base game is 40% off. And all the DLC is going to be coming to the Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation fairly shortly. So with that out of the way, it's a tactical expedition simulator with very light roguelike mechanics that you can kind of adjust it. So for me, all I have to do is restart the expedition if I lose. But some people, if you want to, your whole, your explorer straight up is just gone, which is pretty rough. So I played the 1.0 for this quite a while ago and rather enjoyed it, but I haven't been back since. And so we're actually picking up kind of more or less where we left off. I finished the previous expedition. We're going to dive in on the Golden Pyramid, which I'm pretty sure is from the DLC, which speaks, specifically, ooh, that was loud. Specifically, the Celestial Shores is the new zone. New set of tiles, new game mechanics related to teleporting between islets in the new Peacock tribe. 6 new characters that I don't have, 6 new types of enemies, 4 new locations, 6 new pieces of equipment, which I don't have access to any of them, but we might unlock some because I'm going to select a sponsor, and we are going to choose the Taishi Academy. So specifically ranking them up unlocks new gear that I can start with. There's also more sanity items, new achievements, and levels to unlock at the Academy Explorer Club, giving access to 1 new recruitable character and 3 pieces of equipment. Alright, so we're going to dive in. Those are most of the talking points I need to go over kind of quickly, but I want to dive in. So, it was my last night in Paris, and I decided to celebrate over drinks. That evening, I enjoyed the calming atmosphere of the tavern, tapping my foot to the accordion player's tune as I sipped my drink. Taking notice, he grinned at me and offered to play a song of my choice. I considered what I was in the mood to hear, so Isle of France, It's a Sailor Bold, 3 Fishers, Valiant Lady, or Farewell to Grog. I was in a drinking mood and asked for something appropriate. Some of my fellow adventurers knew the lines as if they'd written them themselves. We sang out the lyrics together, calling for round after round as we made merry into the night. Even the barkeep joined in, her lusty voice calling out above the crowd as we clapped and cheered. It was a fine way to spend the night before a grand adventure. And because I'm cocoa wine. Wait, that's concerning. Oh well. It was the time. My ship arrived, encountering a small supply vessel. Taishi Academy had provided me with a modest budget to outfit my trek. Okay, so we can start with some stuff. My provisions chosen. I considered if there was more I could do. Ship storage? Anything to do. Oh, so I can put some things away if I wanted to. So this is what I'm carrying with me. So I'm going to put away the spear. Unless, I wonder if I can give this spear to somebody else. I don't know, do I want to get rid of the spear? I'm gonna put it away for the time being. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work with this entire crew. And the rest is consumable, so I can just get rid of it. Begin expedition. Okay, ancient legends told of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive, ancient thing and made of pure gold. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honor of the Taishi Academy. Ooh, this is pretty. I love the illustration style for this game. It's very simple, but it works. Okay, so I currently have a party of 5, and unfortunately, this character is a bit of a doozy. I should have probably gotten rid of some of these things. What is their loyalty? 0 out of 4. Yeah, Lucien Aramian is angry and an alcoholic. It's a bit of a problem. I probably should have actually expended some resources to fix her, but whatever. Too late now. I also got a donkey. Met a butterfly. Collect butterflies to earn fame. Oh, cool. Well, first we're going to start with this. Needle plants. Unexpected event. As we approached some strange-looking holes in the ground, we were astounded when gigantic carnivorous plants suddenly sprang from within. We managed to stay out of their clutches, but we do well to stay observant and avoid these plants in the future. Good to know. Okay, approach the shrine. So that's probably these things, so don't walk out on them in the future. Okay. Arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. Near the shrine, I saw the distinctive tubules marking where needle plants could grow. Okay. Search for secrets. Failure. No secrets. Enter the altar chamber. Investigate the altar. Okay. Grab them both. Okay, so the... Oh. And those plants expand. Oop. Ow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move kind of one tile at a time. Angry. Yeah, I should have thought about this beforehand. Lucien started an argument over whose turn it was to clean the cooking pots. The issue was trivial, but she'd been upset with me for days, and tipped her over the edge. Oh, well, she's just gone. Alright, that's kind of a self-correcting problem. Okay, I'm gonna walk this direction slowly. Approach the wild tanukis. We investigated some strange noises coming... They have the nutsacks. Investigated some strange noises coming from a nearby forest. We were greeted by strange animals that walked on two legs, cutting bamboo with unusual blades. They called themselves tanuki. One of the requirements for things that I'm not allowed to mention is crude references or gestures, but I think the game has preempted me on this one. This is pretty full frontal. I've never seen Pompoko because of this. Anyway, one of them, seemingly their leader, looked wide-eyed at my group and asked if we were strong fighters. They hadn't had a good brawl in days. Recruit, brawl, barter. Brawl! Brawl. Okay, so what do we got? Rite of Pain on all enemies. That's useful, and we can boost it. But it's boosted with the bite. 10 damage to all enemies, and gets them both weakened. And then we're going to kick stun. So its next action is 10 damage minus 2. Alright, so I'm going to stun him. Then we're going to re-roll. See if I get anything fancy. We kind of do. Heal. Nobody's injured. What about this? Can't do anything. Guess it's a self buff. And, I don't know, just heal self, even though it does nothing. Neat if I could bank, but that's okay. Did it slap its butt at me? It did. Okay, Rite of Pain yet again. Let's get rid of Stout Tap. Because it seems like shouting at them for banger damage is actually working out rather well. He's going for heal self 14. Can't do much about that, unfortunately. And re-roll the rest. I might have got... No, I didn't get lucky. But... yeah, not enough. It's okay. I actually probably should have just knocked this dude out of the running. Now that I'm thinking about it. Well... at least I do a lot of damage. Let's see. Boost with that. Kick him. Reroll. Reroll those 3. Not what I was looking for, frankly. But I'll make him bleed. Or, no, I didn't make him bleed. It's fine. Ow! These tanukis have got claws. But that's okay. Firm drubbing. The oldest tanuki looked at me and gave me a nod, followed by a warm smile. And he shouted for the others to bring me their riches. Aw, sweet. After I took what I wanted, some tanukis offered us first aid. Though their tools looked primitive by comparison to a French first aid kit, they patched us up well. Okay. Leader of the tanukis turned around to his clan, and before I knew it, They were gone once more. We quickly looked around to see where they had gone, but there was no trace of them. How is this possible? Well, okay, first and foremost, inventory is full. Nobody's injured. We have mushrooms. That's wound closing. I guess weather balloon. Might as well. Oh, ready for a promotion. Oh, I can promote. I didn't actually realize I could promote my leader. So this gives me a better weak punch, maybe? And healing. Oh, yeah, it looks like this is the only character that I can promote. Alright, sure, why not? I only partly understand how this game works, to be honest. It's one of those where I probably should have done like a full run on my own prior, but I only just finished the previous run, but I think I'm doing well enough. The pyramid shined with a golden gleam. It was beginning to fall into ruin, but remained a majestic sight. Enter the pyramid. I explored the empty, cavernous chambers of the pyramid for hours, marveling at the perfect smoothness of every surface. Cool. Oh, that was just it. Huh. Well, I probably should have done more. But, I mean, we had treasure. Well, that was hilariously easy. And now we have the butterfly sword. Ooh. Ah, that's been unlocked. We also get a new perk. Second action in village ruler huts, resting for free in missions, or reduce movement costs in shallow waters and swamps. Resting for free in missions is really tempting. I thought I already had this one. I don't know how many perks I get. Islander diplomacy. I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay. Oh, we have a shady dealer who can buy equipment. And we have some other things. Let's take a look at what he's got. See items on sale. So what does he got? A saddle. Okay, so this is actually really helpful. Travel, start cost, and tile cost, 10%. Because we have the donkey, we could potentially saddle up. Oh, but I'm gonna have to trade. So I will be using these, if I do. What else do we have? A whip, a lantern, magnifying glass, saddlebags. Let's see, rabbit's foot, or a black powder pistol. What else can we do? Because it looks like I can go back to him. Oh, I can train a character. So I can trade stamps for EXP. Because Mezeg's level 2. Yeah, all of them are level 2. So training them up is not the worst idea. What else can we do? Club shop. Because I can also buy the sword. Oh, but I don't have enough tickets for that. Well, in that case, I think let's go back here. Recruit. So I could get another hunting dog, a missionary, or a translator. We did lose our translator. Village rest sanity per night, 2. Not terrible. Otherwise, a second hunting dog. Finds a quail every 27 days. Or free resting in missions. But that's a perk, and he's also an alcoholic. More dogs, more good boys. I have Charlie. Okay, oh. Percy Fawcett again. Smirking, proclaimed that he had visited the curious islands without me, and that his discoveries there far outshone my own tame adventures. It's true. I refused to dignify his taunts with a response and left without a word. I would show this bounder what a real explorer could do. I gotta remember to not leave my islands. So I'm gonna quick peek at some of these because I can upgrade equipment. Ooh. That's another thing that I can do at the cost of certain things. So what would this do? Stout tap would do more damage. Let's see. Spear thrust. Yeah, so the real question is, do I want a better one of that? Because currently spear thrust does 4/6, but this would unlock plant spear, which is shield retaliation damage 8. Whereas this would just make it so walking on grasslands and drylands is slightly cheaper. I don't know. Maybe we actually do want to stick with the spears. Because it only costs 2 expo tickets. What if I... Can I go up to level 3? Alright, this one costs 4 now. Sure. I'm just going to have a really good combat weapon, I think is the answer. Unfortunately, I might... Oh, no, I'd still have a little bit more. Sure. Big spear. Okay, equipable in hand. That's better than those. Question, can I actually have these guys equipped? I can. Well, maybe not these. I really can just hand him that. So I'm going to give him the spear for the time being. I don't know, sanity hasn't been too much of an issue. And seeing as I'm out of things to buy, I guess we're doing another expedition. Victoria caught up to me at the dock and was as I was preparing to depart. Excitedly, she told me she'd made an important discovery. By piecing together the coordinates from where the islands were appearing, she believed that she had found a special island rumored to hold something remarkable. Story expedition. Useful. Okay. Well, I think I've got to do this. Yeah, I have no choice but to do this one. I want to go back to the Celestial Islands, but I guess we're diving in on Jungle Island first. And frankly, we're just going to keep working the Taishi Academy, even if I can't do anything else. As was tradition, I made my way to the bar the night before the expedition to set sail. I could not help but notice a swarthy sailor standing in the bar, nursing a drink. It looked like he had stories to tell. Sailor told me that he specialized in traveling around these disappearing islands. He told me much about his travels. With his story finished, the sailor reached into his duffel bag and handed me a small package. It was a little something that could help me on my adventures. Can we get some torches? I gotta remember to actually spend some time on my expeditions. That last one was short. My ship arrived, encountering a small supply vessel. Okay, so same deal as last time. Shovels are cheap. That's cheap, and we have some extra things. Well, 3 med kits is kind of necessary, and we do not have... well, I might as well grab the granola bars. We do not have more. Cotton floor. I did like the weather balloon. That was really handy. What else do we have? Let's see. Makes it ally untargetable. Stimulants. Animal scent. Frankly, I'm going to buy all of the shovels available. Put the torch back. I'm just going to buy another first aid kit. And we'll just figure it out from here. I've got a couple of torches. Everything else is good. And yeah, I can't spend any more money. Ship storage. I'm going to put away this. Just so I'm not carrying it. And begin expedition. Malin pulled me aside as we neared the island. She was entrusting the leadership of this expedition to me, but would stand by my side to lend a steadying hand. By piecing together reports of explorers, she had determined that an ancient stone gate existed with carvings that explained the secret of these mysterious fog-bound islands. That exact location remained unknown, but a report indicated that the islanders knew where to find it. We were to contact the islanders to get this expedition. Or we'll just randomly stumble upon it, because that's just kind of what happens with me, apparently. Oh, it's fine. This is going to be a little bit longer of an expedition, and I'm not sure how that's going to go. So we might kind of gloss over some of the details. Or just go really fast. Beauty part is, we got 2 dogs, so we have endless quail. Oh, well, we found some elephants. Start with the elephants, and then we'll figure out the rest. Oops. Approach elephant. I watched the creature rip leaves from bushes with its great trunk while contemplating the value of its ivory. Oh, I don't want to attack the elephant. Alright. We no longer want anything to do with elephants. I am not fighting elephants today. Why is there no, like, just vibe? Approach the animal shelter. Let's start with that, and then we'll do the islanders. Oh, it's the Tanukis again. Oh. At a clearing, I encountered 3 Tanukis, accompanied by a number of animals. They welcomed me warmly to their animal shelter. I was taken by surprise, as I thought their kin was at home in Bamboo Forest, not here. However, before I could ask any questions, they eagerly offered me their services. Recruit animal, train animal, makeover, and barter. What about train? Okay. So, yeah, looks like I can train any of them. Who do I train, though? Well, Spike's with me. Spike has been with me the longest. Let's train Spike. Oh. So we can do a new dice set. Oh, that's replacement dice. So that would give us tearing wound. So damage and bleeding. So, oh, and vulnerable. Whereas currently it's got damage plus boosted bleeding. And counterattack. Max sanity or extra strength. I'm gonna go strong dog. Oh, but I have to trade for this. Ooh, weather balloon? No. Oh, I do not like this. That's a rough deal. Oh well. I will just make it worth it. Makeover. Wait, can I give Spike a new look? Loved it. It's multicolored dog. Okay, and we need some resources before I do anything. I am here. Not going anywhere. We are going to approach the islanders. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to trade. I gotta actually explore for a while before I can do that, but whatever. I approached the islanders with open arms and a smile on my face. If we were to get information here, it's important to make a good impression. They reacted cautiously, but were not unfriendly. As I was struggling to communicate, Malin stepped forward. Incredibly, she seemed to speak their language. The speaker for the islanders reacted with surprise and delight, smiling wildly. Or widely. Wildly. I don't know. Added the consonant there. Anyway, soon the locals were at ease with us and willing to help. Ask about the gate. The speaker for the islanders hesitated, glancing nervously back at his fellows. Then coming to a decision, he invited me to his village to speak to his chieftain. We can get no more from the speaker, who is anxious to leave after our exchange. It seemed that I would need to deal with their leader to learn more. Well, now we know where their village is. Oh boy, that's a ways away. Well, I guess we're just going over here. Oh. Stop for a second. Oh, we also have maybe mosquitoes. But free XP, dog gets a level. Oh, Charlie gets a level, of course. So now he's got even more bite, and his damage is better. Rad. And we have a mission here, which I might as well stop at. Approach the mission. Let's see. Oh. Stay overnight, greeted by the local missionary, who is visibly relieved to have company. So I can trade, but I don't have much, so we're gonna rest. Asked to make a donation. Well, can't do that. I'd like to. Oh, there's a lot of mosquitoes. Oh. Oh, he hates butterflies. We should get rid of that at some point. And yeah, I'm not big on mosquitoes. Ooh. Heal Mizeg. That's rough. A tropical fever hurts and spreads to allies. Not what I want to see. Hey, there we go. Get better loot. And knocking on the walls, I noticed the one section echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon inspection, I found a subtle slab door leading to a second chamber. Took all my strength, but I managed to move the great slab to one side. Wiping sweat from my brow, I cautiously entered the small doorway. Entered the small room adorned with religious implements. Looking through the ceremonial ornaments, I noticed something that seemed to hold real value. Take the artifact. Okay, altar chamber. Investigate the altar. I could take them along, but I'm not going to. Because that pisses off the locals. Wouldn't be the worst idea to... Here. I'm actually going to pop that now. That's an elephant graveyard? Yeah, it is. Oh, and my sanity is real bad. Just kind of rough. I'm gonna head for the elephant graveyard, but I think this is a mistake. Well, oh well, my sanity is dipping hard. This foreboding place was situated in the midst of the swamp, strewn with the remains of long-dead elephants. Many generations of the majestic creatures had come here to die. As I carefully made my way towards the bones of the great beast, I noticed the tracks of scavengers that had visited. If I tarried, I was sure to be attacked. Search before the wildlife returns. It's fine, we've got plenty of search. I was nimble enough to quickly search the site before any dangerous wildlife returned. We get some ivory. As I took the tusk, I remembered a lesson I had learned long ago. Elephants have a keen sense of smell and a perfect memory. I do well to avoid the beasts in the future. Okay, so the elephants are now really not cool with me. I don't have the ability to cook, do I? Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to fight something. Wait. Insanity event. Uh-oh. Well, I have no chocolate or whiskey. I trudged forward, doing my best to set an example for the trek, but I was weary, so very weary. I need to take some action to improve the party's morale. Well, weird something in the swamp? Deep swamplands. Approach a cave. Enter the cave. I could use the torch, but I think I'm fine. We're gonna punch it. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. While walking towards the center of the cave, we heard a loud rustling, then footsteps. We finally saw several terrifying infested moles. Persuade the moles. Attack the moles. Well, unfortunately, we have to fight. It also gives me, sanity for combat. Okay, so what do we have? Heroic Haymaker. That's some big damage. Oh, these are some... Okay. Have to hit this guy. Unfortunately, not stunned. I'll start with the reroll. See if I can get anything else. There. Now we got some extras. 7 plus 2. Do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop this mole from actually messing with me. Stout tap. That's 16 damage. Oh, and boosting it is expensive, so no thank you. There. Now he's dead. Plant Spear on self. Retaliation damage plus 13, but it takes 2. But maybe not the worst? And then I'll heal allies even though I don't think that helps me in the slightest. Alright, end turn. I do have the torch. Could do some more. Oh, but we blocked it. Okay, that actually worked out really well. Unfortunately, Muscle Dog is now bleeding, which is not my favorite. Alright, so who's been... Ooh, Rite of Pain on all enemies. I don't actually know if that's that helpful. We have Plant Spear. We do have Heal Ally. And Donkey's got some damage, so we're gonna boost Donkey. Donkey! Might as well do that, because he's poison puking us again. We might as well stun him. These are counterattacks, which aren't going to help me. Let's see. Nope. Just going to bite him. Heal. And then Plant Spear, which is not going to help too much. Let's see. And then we're just going to end our turn. Okay, so poison does not go away. Good to know. Actually, do we want to do that in reverse? Because Donkey's going to do 10 damage. Actually, let's do these two. Ooh. Okay. We just kick him, he's done. Okay, and we get some stuff. If I'd gone in our favor, the mood was light and our bags were full. There's nothing left for us to do here. Leave cave. So our sanity is currently at 0. Let's see. Wound closing poison. Trade or eat to gain sanity. I don't know how to cook, but we have 2 characters that we can level up. Oh no, we have EXP to level somebody up. So do we level up the donkey? Increases... just gives us another donkey kick. Or do we get another heal? Let's go with that. Oops. I didn't want to dismiss him. That would have been rough. Okay, so what else do we have? Gold nuggets. And there's nothing useful to dig. Well, do we continue to go this direction? Wait. Problem is I forget. I don't think I can camp here. I guess I'm gonna just go this way. We're definitely gonna have some sanity events. I'm not keen on. Go here. Have an insanity event. Okay. And we passed the heck out. Oh, it's a good resting spot. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we are losing it. So let's sleep. Just for a couple of days. I see the jackal up there. Think we're fine. Oh, that's the sanity I was looking for. And we have not a new event. I'm just gonna rest again. These waterfalls are crucial. Sun had already set, and the wildlife... sounds of wildlife had died down. In the darkness, I suddenly heard the musical and soothing song of a nocturnal bird. Several birds called to one another, sounding almost as if they were singing in a duet. The sounds comforted me, coloring my dreams as I drifted off to sleep. And... alright, I think we're in a good spot. So now we have a waterfall that I can just conveniently go to. We met some islanders who seemed very agitated. Their companion had fallen down a hole. Couldn't get him out. They begged for our help. Help the islanders. Oh, this should be easy. With our combined forces, we were able to pull up the beleaguered man. The islanders thanked me with exuberance and wished me further safe travels. At the bottom of the pit lay something gleaming. The islander had fallen into a treasure trove. We shared the valuables before we went our separate ways. Alright, so the... well, we got a trader down there and some other things. I'm gonna go a couple tiles this way. And I guess we're just going all the way. We've almost cleared this whole place. I'm pretty sure the stone circle might just be up there. Okay, approach the trader first. Okay, let's see what he has to trade. So he does have some useful things. Hunting knife, theodolite, which actually is kind of good for exploring. Let's see, rabbit foot. Grooming kit. I'm gonna try and get that if I can. If I can. Elephant tusk and gold nuggets. Perfect. I know it'd be nice to bring those things back with me, but at the same time, grooming kit, especially if I can level it up, potentially means mega sanity just gain for the whole crew. Because if I can have some well-groomed pups to just keep me sane, maybe exploring will get really easy. The village was just as our first islander contact had described it. So we entered, and an expectant hush fell over the inhabitants. After a moment, one villager welcomed us. She gestured to a nearby hut, inviting us to speak to their ruler. It seemed that we were expected, so we can rest in the village, but it does cost some sanity. Meet with the ruler. Or not sanity, some standing. As we ducked into the gloomy dwelling, the chieftain nodded solemnly. He asked what we wanted, seeming distrustful of our intentions. Asked about the ancient gate. Reassuring him that we meant no harm, I inquired about a great stone gate that we were here to find. As I talked, his face grew dark. The gate was of the Pelicao, he told us. The builders, he named them, the cursed ones. The bringers, the all-knowing. Their works were not to be trifled with. And yet, if we were to do him a boon, perhaps he would see fit to tell us where it could be found. It was far from here, after all, he mused. What harm could our meddling do? Agree to help. Or we could do a persuasion. I suck at persuasion. Okay. Oh. Relic had been stolen a long time ago. They had a map. I needed to dig it up. Well, I have some shovels. I was given a map and a shovel and was instructed to take the greatest care. The relic was of great importance, and they prayed for its safe return to the village. Okay, so next up, trade. What can we do? Because my inventory is a little full. What do we have? So we got a hide shield, a girdle, and a bunch of kind of goodies. Throwing axes, a spiked club, an improved spear versus a regular spear. Interesting. Warhorn and more shovels. 46 though. Now definitely sanity gain is my biggest thing here. I need to figure out how to camp and cook. These are cheap though. 10% chance to backfire. That's the scary bit. I don't know. I think I just need to figure out how to actually cook meat. Okay, so I figured it out, and it's kind of unfortunate. I need a cook. But I can charbroil meat and quail. Well, I guess we're just gonna eat this. Yeah, we definitely need to get a cook of some variety. I should probably just trade that stuff for more useful things. Anyway, so where is my goal? Recover the stolen relic. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, okay. It's there. Forest with some mountains on either side. This tracks. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. So I'm gonna head for the waterfall. Because I can just chill at the waterfall and get all my travel sanity back. It works as a really good, it works as an incredibly good, oh. Yep, dig that up, but no. It works as an incredible just kind of rest point. So we'll just rest here as I kind of come and go. I don't know if there's a downside. Okay, sanity is at 100%, perfect. And we want to just head up here. There is the hyena. I guess I should probably have fought that. Oh well. And dig. Oh. Here. Digging into the soft earth, I soon made a discovery. Treasure. Opening an old rotten chest, I found the villager's religious artifact inside. And let's fight the hyena. Oh, but I was probably gonna heal Mazeg. I know where we picked up malaria, probably from the mosquitoes again. Alright, ooh, 2 hyenas. But I'm in a pretty good spot for absolutely just drubbing most foes. Get rid of Stout Tap. Make that one bleed. And this is just a kick. Heroic Haymaker. Oh, but that requires 2. For 17 damage, though. But would I be better off specifically doing... Yeah. I think I would. So I'm going to make that one bleed again. Then we're just going to Heroic Haymaker. Smack that guy. Plant Spear. Go for some retaliation, and none of us are hurt, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I can do nothing else. And in retrospect, I should have rolled these dice. Oh, we get a something. Spear Thrust. There we go. We'll take it out the rest of the way. Okay. Well, the bleed damage is pretty freaking good. And is this the... Yeah, it is. Who needs a heroic haymaker when you can just stun the heck out of it? Actually, let's not do that. Bite it, and it's dead. What do we get? Anything useful? Hides, goodies. Alright, so we got what we're looking for. Let's head back. Stop at the waterfall cave. Rest again just because. Oh. Wait, no, that's the... Wait, what is this? Reveals tribe trait. Oh, Yeah, I should definitely... Oh, I dreamt of a city of temples. They stood shining against the heaven, heavy with gold. Heavens, probably. Okay, dream was strangely vivid, and I found myself returning to it in my mind for days to come. Perhaps there was some greater meaning behind the strangeness. Alright. Sanity is good. I love waterfalls. They are pretty much the only reason why I think I'm ever going to be able to complete this game. Well, oh, you know what? I need to get rid of the ivory. Or, are they just forever pissed at me? I don't know. Approach the trader. Okay, so these actually have increased value to this guy. We just need a med kit for now. Because, yeah, he's got the elephant tusk. I think the rest of them are kind of pissed. Combat bandage. Treasure map, eh? And does he have anything else that's, like, dirt cheap? I don't think so. There's the coca wine, but that is very expensive. Alternatively, we could throw the rest of our meat. Or a wound closing mushroom. Deal. Okay. I don't actually know if the wine is that good. It seems kind of dodgy. Okay, finish the chieftain's task. Welcome him back to his hut. Surprise and could it beat dismay were written upon his face. Yet he could not stomach the dishonor of reneging on his bargain. Reluctantly, he told us what he knew. Slowly, he revealed that the ancient gate was on another island. The instructions were odd, relying on as much on time and angle of approach as location. But we wrote them down faithfully. Gave Malin an excited nod and grinned. In return, we had found what we came for, and it was time to set sail. Hurrah! Island complete. Oh! Can I not leave? Oh, so if I complete my goal, that's it. That's done. So I really do actually want to leave tasks for the very, very end. Set sail for the next island, stopping outside the range of the encircling fog to allow the Taishi Academy... Oh, so this is a two-parter. Okay, so we have a letter. It seems you have made an enemy. Another explorer of renown has followed you to this island to find the gate for themselves. Our agents inform us that this is none other than the famed Percy Fawcett. We advise taking the utmost care. Malin and I looked at each other in dismay. It seemed we had competition on our endeavor. Okay. So it looks like I have pretty much everything. Benefit is... Oh, I can't sell items here. Nuts. But I do have supplies. I'm going to go for medical supplies no matter what, because that's the most useful, probably. I don't know. Probably that. How about animal scent? Anything cheap? Torch is 6. Yeah, I might be out of luck here. I mean, we can toss one of those. Have 14. Be nice if there's another med kit. There's flash powder. I don't know. Do we want to just do another weather balloon? Let's do it. Okay. Refill water. And ship storage. Anything useful. Or worth storing. I guess, actually, easiest answer. I'm going to put away most of these. Unfortunately, I think the treasure map is going to be functionally meaningless here. I'm curious if it would have actually been useful. Hello, this whole place is new. Oh gosh. Don't tell me it's gonna be all the way over there. That's spooky. Maybe I should have brought the walking stick. Oh well, too late. Where are we going? I guess I might as well go up here and talk to the lizards. See what happens. Oh. Okay, we can also level somebody up. I've got 30. 33 to be exact. So I could promote myself. I could promote him. So, quail every 23 days, hunting challenge bonus, and protect the master bonus. You know, considering he is... I gotta stop hitting that button. I'm going to be so upset when I accidentally send one of my party members away. But we've got some cute lizards as party members. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Who are these people? They reminded me of salamanders, yet they walked upright like humans do, and I can see wisdom in their eyes. Incredible. Ask about their tribe. Want to know more about the culture of their people. Delicately, I inquired about the nature of their traditions and customs. An islander explained that they followed a way of peace, where the others used warriors. They trained arbiters, specialists in resolving conflict without resorting to violence. Islanders wished me peace and harmony on my journeys as I left. They hoped we would meet again for bountiful exchange of ideas. That's kind of neat. Okay, so what is this? Desert storm. Well, I was enveloped by a dangerous sandstorm and completely lost my orientation. It took several days when I finally got my bearing. Oof. Oh gosh. Hi, I'm here now. Let's see. Dilapidated shack. I don't need to go to the temple. It's got treasure in it, sure. I encountered a worn, poorly constructed hut in the wilderness. A desperate-looking man peered out at me, his pale, emaciated form sparking pity. The man entreated me pitifully. He had thought to find riches in this land, but was now trapped and desperate. Any help I could give would be a godsend. Let's see. Let's try a large donation of a quail and meat. Okay, slightly less quail. Deal. Shaken by my generosity, the man hugged me warmly, tears in his eyes. Despite the sacrifice, I felt glad to have helped here. Well, considering I can't actually use most of that stuff yet. Small price to pay? Yeah, so we're going to skip that. We're not going to get many useful things out of it. Loot, yes. Approach the islanders. What about these? Okay, small party of islanders. Let's see, information. Trade for information. Okay. They don't like quails so much. Let's toss that. Okay, that's maybe too valuable. Three shovels. Satisfied with the trade, they gave careful instructions on how to reach the location. Okay. I'm not sure if that really changed much of anything about what our plans are here. My one worry is lack of sanity. Oh good, the elephants on this island are not forever pissed at me. Ferry station. Sea turtle let out a strange croaking noise as I approached the strange structure. The ferry master laughed hoarsely and asked where I'd like to go. Choose destination. Sure. Ferry master gave a wet chortle in the back of their throat and began to gleefully negotiate for passage. Oh, never mind. I am most assuredly walking that distance. They weren't exactly upfront about a fee. Oh, approach a village. Still don't have much for trade goods. I guess the temple would have been fine. They don't look happy at me. The village of these salamanders was an absolute marvel. Formations of living coral, shaped into habitable structures. Ingenious. But after a moment, I noticed that my hosts were somewhat less charmed. Scowling, they declared that Percy Fawcett warned them that I was a dishonorable thief. I pleaded my innocence, declaring that Fawcett was nothing but a liar and a scoundrel. Eventually, they let me stay, but my reputation had been badly tarnished. Meet with the ruler. Trade. So what can we trade for? They've got pearls, which are good. But I don't have that much money. So I think I might have to just leave this alone for the time being. Much as I'd like to do other things. Okay, someone's still following me. It's definitely Percy Fawcett. Am I on sanity? Not perfect. That was a wash. I should not have done that. At least I got 2 granola bar and we have the cocoa wine if we absolutely have to. I should have brought the treasure with me, just so I could trade. Okay, so what's this guy have? Adrenaline syringe and sentimental photo, but it is freaking pricey. Worth it, but can't do that. Incense burner and a hunting knife. Okay, approach the stone statue. Let's take a look at this thing. What can I do with it? Discovered a meticulously carved idol, its massive face impassive and calm. It was a disconcerting sight and I was eager to move on. Valuable offerings apparently placed by the local tribesmen were strewn about the base of the statue. Examine the offerings. Oh, it's a trap. Someone had dug a small camouflage pit inlaid with small, filth-covered spikes. Well, is your ambition worth so much that you would pay the lives of your comrades? Turn back now, you fool. You're outmatched. Percy Fawcett. Fawcett would pay! Well, that's why I got this extra stuff. Gonna heal Mezeg. Well, at least this place has the potential for a waterfall. The desert, not so much, though. Well, let's start with this. Approach the shrine. Enter the shrine. Search for secrets. Perfect. Better loot. And we get an alcove with some goodies. Enter the altar chamber. Investigate the altar. But I think these would piss off the locals. How much do I care, though? I don't. Let's see. Pay tribute, deny tribute. I'm not good at that. We could fight. Barter. So here's the question. Oh, they don't like that. Okay, what if... Take these back. These aren't worth much. What about the cocoa wine? There we go. Not exactly primo. But I mean, what else was I gonna do? A fight, I guess. I'm betting what we're looking for is down here. Yeah, and I don't have too much of a choice. Holy shit, we wrecked this spot. Approach the islanders. I should not have done any of the things that I did. Oh, islander approached cautiously, speaking with subtly different accent than those I'd met so far. Z explained that Z had heard... G? I actually do not know. I like Z better. Z had heard of my reputation and wanted my help. Was an enemy of the tribe here that I had offended would gladly know the location of the next village. In exchange, Z would bestow upon me a treasure of great value. Give the location of the village. I agreed to the offer. The strange islander gave a small, tight smile and revealed the small treasure. Explain the location of the nearest village in detail. The islander listened closely. Her intelligent face taking in every detail. When I was done, Z turned and left without a word. I really appreciate that, actually. It's very rare to have that level of representation. Palicao Gate. And a crocodile. Let's fight the crocodile. Holy shit, he is a big sucker. Thick hide, shield 10. Alright, this is gunks. Let's start with a reroll. Okay, we've got some options now. Let's see. Stout tap. Ain't bad. Let's get rid of donkey kick, though. Oh, this one requires 2 now, though. Oh, that requires 3. Holy shit. Requires 2. Very worth. Okay, so we have protect master, drubbing, and heals. Only if we get attacked, though. We could also do a spear thrust for more damage, but no. I'm gonna do these two. Because if it attacks, we destroy. Let's go for a heal and a shield. End turn, please hit dog. Did it? Yes. Worth it. And we loot the crocodile. Holy shit, that was worth it. What's the Palicow gate? Get me. We approached the gate. I saw that Percy Fawcett's party had beaten us there. He seemed to be chipping away at the structure with a chisel before we interrupted. Malin demanded that he leave the thing in peace. Fawcett, blackguard that he is, naturally refused. Seemed we were at an impasse. Bribe him to leave. Fight him. After the trials this rogue had put me through, it was high time he was taught a lesson. Alright, so it's a pretty decent mix. However, I outlevel him. And I also have, like, just beat dog. Okay, so Percy Fawcett himself needs to bleed. Next up, kick to the head. Who's the most dangerous? He's possibly doing 2. Damage, poison and weakness, retaliation. Okay, no, we're just stunning him. Now he does nothing. Go for the reroll while we're here. Probably should have actually rerolled a couple of these other things, but whatever. Weak punch, spear thrust. Do both of those. Anybody hits the dog, they are going to regret it. Okay. Let's go for their healer next. And fortunately, can only heal the dog a smidge, but it's fine. Oh, you messed up. Fool. It's fine. Okay, this is a little less fine. Just go for a team heal. Reroll, including those. The counterattack is by and far its probably best, but that could have gone better, maybe. Okay. Go for that. And now the nurse bleeds. There we go. Oh, he's... Looks like the bleed only triggers once. So maybe the retaliation damage is actually just better. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. Now this is damage 9. He has retaliation. What if I did... Oh, I don't entirely know how I want to do this one. Unless I can kill him in one shot. I might be able to. Okay, so here's a question. 34 damage. Oh. Didn't kill him. Fine. 9 damage. Oh, and he still does a post-mortem smack. It's fine. They've barely hurt me. My poor dog looks sad, though. Stepped forward to give Percy Fawcett the coup de grace, but the coward fled before I could get close. No matter, I'd catch this scoundrel another day. Though beset by dangers at every turn, we finally were alone with the Palicow gate. It loomed before us, carved with figurines and sigils unlike any I'd seen before. Victoria approached it as though entranced, her face alight with awe. She traced the carvings with her fingers, lost in thought. Here's a question. Can I quickly promote one of the two? I don't know, the dogs. There we go. We made camp, staying into the night. Decided the gate by firelight. We noticed that each time she touched the gate, it seemed to push back the fog. When the morning dawned, she declared her intention to stay. As I bid her farewell, she briefly glanced up from the gate. So intent was she on her study. Well, major progress all the same. Still probably need to explore more, but it's fine. I'm getting better at this. Kind of. And we also have all sorts of treasures. Ooh boy, that's a bunch. Oh, we have an unlock. Fog burn scroll, renewal scroll. Random teleportation. I'm gonna grab random teleportation. Or no, those are just things that I've unlocked. Including also the Academy Master. Creates a scroll every 32 days. Oh. Oh, I like her. Okay, eliminates the standing requirements to speak to a village leader. That's useful. Resting for free in missions, of course. And increases Trek member loyalty when completing a goal. So, all of these are pretty good. I like cultural understanding, considering I've got the book that's supposed to let me do it. Oh, and it's 1887, so it's not the early 1900s. That was close-ish. Upon my return to Paris, I let the exposition officials know that Malin would be staying on the islands to continue her research. In the meantime, I'd continue my own explorations. Who knew what marvels were yet to be discovered? The Taishi Academy, the Royal Avalon Society, and Lux Labs are seeking the best explorers in the world. Alright, cool. And we've also got this. We've gained some EXP. Wait, what is this? Gain the most EXP for Trek members. Oh, I see. That's like a for everybody thing. Pick a team and go. And see. Meeting at the exposition overlook. It was the equipment trader. He had a hairy object. It was a piglet. We have a piglet. Oh, it was a truffle hog. Sure. We now have Juby. Oh, it's cute. I took the odd little ball of fur into my care. It looked at me with big eyes full of excitement. This piglet would be worth its weight in gold. Juby. Okay, stays in inventory after expedition. Cooldown 40. Tiny truffle hog that's constantly scavenging for anything it can get its snout on. Somehow, it has yet to find a truffle. I don't care. It's so cute. So here's a question. Can I recruit another person? We have a financier of expeditions. Spend tickets to grant more funds in the ship shop before your next expedition. Useful. Let's start with recruit, though. Because we need a cook. Okay, financier. So I can increase my budget. I don't know. That's just the next one. So I'm not super interested in that. However, we also have some things here. So join competition. Rank 1. Rank 4. Oh, I see. No, that's just my ranking with them. And rank 2. I'm curious about the competition. Well, join competition. Store account details on our server. No cheating. Sure. I don't know how much that's going to change, but 500 EXP is still worth it. Or it's going to take a little while. Processing. Success. I've done it. Things have happened. So I can train characters. It's tempting. Cure ailments. Which really is only vaguely helpful. What is this? Urge to steal things. Yeah, we're fixing that. Okay. What can we do in the club shop? Nothing there. Competition status. Contribution 0. Well, I definitely picked the, I definitely picked the winning horse in this race. Also have Yang Yang, who is claustrophobic. Well, there are 2 more, characters that I can potentially unlock. So I could grab this guy. Just because creating a scroll every 32 days sounds kind of useful, but we'll leave that for later. Honestly, I think upgrading equipment is the best. Because yeah, now it's village and nature rest per night. Should be perfect. If I can keep my sanity high, I can just go forever. Either way, for now at least, I realized we only spent a very short period of time on the Celestial Islands, which is a little bit of a downside. Oh, party is full. Dismiss a character. Oh, no. Well, we could get rid of the doctor. Because I have some doctoring abilities. They're not huge, but they're there. Because this way, I realize this maybe isn't perfect, but we've got a cook who can cook all of our... we're gonna arm this cook. There we go. We got a cook that can cook all of the chicken that we are currently getting. I don't know about the donkey. I might or might not keep them. They do have bonuses, though. Walk 2 extra days before being stopped by tar. I don't even know how that works. It's fine. I'll have to look at the different characters. It'd be neat if I could actually just have them on as permanent employees and I just cycle them out based on need. And maybe that's exactly what I can do. But anyway, I'm going too dang far. I've got a lot of talking points to still get through. So we went over what was added with the DLC at the very beginning. We didn't really mess with the Peacock tribe. We were mostly with the Tanuki, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, that's what happens when I go just a little too dang fast. Okay, so a couple of quick things before we go, at least for this episode. I might honestly want to play more of this. It is actually really fun. Ooh, and we've got some new places to go to. So I've already done this. Oh, but it's got a Terra Incognita bonus. And then there's just this one. But this is the Highlands, this is Avalon, this is the previous DLC. Sealed Pyramid again, if I want to dive in. You know what? I'll do it as I kind of do outro, just so we can actually see more of this. Because I'd like to see the peacocks at the very least. So, let's just Taishi it up. Okay, accept the challenge. Oh, absolutely. Game of dice. Okay, so we get some whiskey. And I think we get some loyalty too. Yep, perfect. Yeah, we want to have a very loyal cook if we can. Because I got some things, buy provisions. So, we might not need as much in regards to... What are these? Usable in combat, kind of nice. Enables one to rest in great comfort. Useful. I don't think I care that much, though. Where are my granola bars? What are my other things? So do we want cheese or chocolate? Cheese, clearly. Grab that. And one of those for good measure. Anything that only costs 4. I need some really cheap junk. Pair of Vigor Tonics. Perfect. Alright. Buy provision, ship storage, begin expedition. I don't think there's anything in storage for me to grab, except for that. The walking stick I might actually want to sell. We'll see what happens. Okay, and we've got the pyramid again. I'm sure there's other expeditions here. We just got lucky or unlucky, one way or another. Okay. You can send Juby out to gather items on neighboring tiles. Depends on the... Okay, sure. Get it, Juby. Mountain. What Juby get? Dug something up. Snails! Huh. Leaves a slime trail on your hand. Not very appetizing, but a good source of protein when you have no other choice. Oh, but snails are cute. Also, they are worth some money. There we go. We got some things to do. Oh, and there's the peacocks. Perfect. Okay, so couple of final notes I guess I will have probably said at the very beginning of the video because I'll have post-commentary through most of this. Let's see. So we recruit an animal, train an animal. Training would be nice. Makeover. Ainsworth, a new look. Yup, I love it. Makeover. Charlie. Love it. And barter? I don't think I have anything that I can really buy or sell, but you never know. These guys have some pretty good perks. Tension chance, max sanity. I want some of these. Ooh, extra sanity from combat. Or heavy crates. For a pack animal, capacity +4. Oh, but does increase. Nah. Not worth it. Not for me at the moment. Pop the travel balloon now. That's the closest thing? Alright. Let's see if I can go find those peacocks. They're up here. Or at least, this is an episode that will not end. But, I was going to say that Curious Expedition 2 has been out for a while. In 1.0, DLC is available on PC across the board, and will be coming to Switch, PS4, and Xbox fairly soon. So if you want to pick this up on Steam, Epic, or Good Old Games, it's all there and all there and available. They're cute. Island did not fail to surprise me as I found myself in front of talking peafowls. They seemed curious, albeit not necessarily trusting of my presence. Their clothing featured elaborate embroidery and was unlike anything I'd seen before. The vibrant dyes beautifully complemented their colorful plumage. Eager to find more about the island and its inhabitants, surely this could not be the only occurrence of masterful artisanship around. Give a gift? Ask about tribe. I don't think I have enough of a gift, but I will try. Have snail? Actually, they like snail. Here, let's pull it back. Let's just give snail and cheese. Gift done. Standings high. Alright. And that's the animal shelter, so how the heck do I get down here? Very slowly. My sanity is in a bad spot, though. I guess we'll eat our cheese. And approach the wild tanuki. Hope we get over there, too. Let's see. Jeez, is there anything else to say? Wild tanukis and islanders. Oh, I guess they're everywhere. Start with the tanuki. Alright, brawl! That's a good feeling. I like this DLC. I like this game. I sincerely wish I had more time to invest in stuff. Let's see. Oh, I see. Bleeding 22. That's brutal. Okay, what else do we have? So I can make them vulnerable, spear thrust, or a weak punch. It's not perfect. And bleeding 10. If I hit him, he bleeds to death on his next round. I can do vulnerable, but I think I'm just gonna pop both of these. Well, I kinda don't want this episode to end. Oops. Which is unfortunate. Let's just re-roll it. In case we get something useful. Hoping for like a team-wide block, but is what it is. Armor bonus, and he hits the dog and dies for his transgression. Beautiful. Let's see. So what do we do? Kind of rough, frankly. I could go for the retaliation, but gosh, I think we want to just cycle it all out. There we go. Because it looks like he's doing a heal. So I might as well just pummel him for it. Because he's got armor. Let me heal the dog. Perfect. Gonna come out of this combat easy. He heals himself and takes a ton of damage. I don't know how to end this episode. It's one of those where I kind of want to keep showing it off because it's fun. Alright. We get stuff. We get riches. Ooh. And some other bits. Onwards. Okay. Well, like I said, this has gone on far too long, but it was a ton of fun. So, thank you once again to Machine and Mensch for sponsoring this video. Machine and Mensch and Thunderful Publishing for sponsoring this video. It was a ton of fun. I really enjoy the kind of stylized nature of this, and, you know, it really does evoke that, you know, turn of the century expedition vibe, but with an amount of fantasy that actually makes it a little bit more interesting to me. The real world is kind of fun, and there's a mystery to it. But at the same time, I'm big on fantasy. I'm big on weird things happening. And it's so much more fun for me to be able to play in a world that, yeah, is fantastic. Even if, you know, maybe the setting itself is fairly close to home. Alright, anyway, meet with ruler. This is really pretty. But it's the kind of thing that I'm definitely going to have to look at at a much later date. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.